Hi there. So I'm going to paint something a bit different today. Water with water lilies. So I'm just going to slap on some different colours. And this will be the first of quite a few layers of the background colour. And I'm just using the brush without cleaning it most of the time. Sometimes I might clean it, but just wipe it really. So I just want different shades of blue and maybe some purple in there. So I'll do this off camera because I need about 3 coats and it has to dry in between. I'm sorry about my voice, I've got a really sore throat today. I gargled with salt and water this morning, but I think it's helped a bit. I'll do it again soon. Right, I'll go off camera just for a few minutes because it's wasting valuable video time. So I'll be right back. Okay, that's just the first coat. Now I'm going to go in with some beautiful greens, mix it with the blues, and also put some purple in there and see what happens. This is the second coat. So on the second coat I'm just putting in some and it's deliberately patchy as well. Got some nice green there. Let's mix that green with some blue and some yellow and get a different green slightly. Let's do that. That's nice. Get your blue next to that. You can leave it quite thick. That's the idea. That's a lovely colour there, right there. Teal. So I mixed like an emerald green with cerulean to get that colour. I like it a lot. So I'll try and get some different blues really. Put a bit of yellow in it. And some different greens like that. That's gorgeous. Look at that. I like that. I'll leave that. That. Try and make some shapes, you see. This is going to be the water. I'll dry that. I like that a lot. Now I'll try and soften it slightly. Let's do this into the paint, see what happens. Especially there at the back. Right, let's just leave that like that. Just some marks. Like that. Let's leave it like that.
So
Now, I'll dry that.
I'm going to go ahead now and put in
a few light areas. I'm just going to use some of this purple and cream. Just a few light areas like this. And in those areas, oh, that's a bit mad there, but that's okay, I like that. In those areas, I'll put water lily leaves. And obviously I'm going to need a light background. There. I like this pinky look, don't you? I keep using a lot of paint, but it's okay. It's all right. Yeah. So in these areas, I'll put the dark water lily leaves. Like this. There. Perhaps some down here. Maybe. I don't always go over it if I don't use those areas. Right, let's start with that then, shall we? I'm just dragging a brush lightly over those marks that I made. There, just lightly. And that's just to suggest wreaths. I might just splatter as well. But because I made those marks in the wet paint, all that is raised slightly. And now I'm going over that raised part. There, I like that a lot. There. Right, let's get some of those water lily leaves in there, shall we? This is an easy painting, this. So I'll make, sorry about my voice, let me make a nice green here. It might be a bit light, but I'll put a bit of black in it. Quite like an olive green, I do. Right, now let's see, what can we do here? That sort of shape-ish. And just do random ones too. They don't have to be, you know. There. Oh, I like that. And that type of thing, see. Just to suggest, let's go a bit darker. Make it sort of olive green. And just do this, and then put in some random marks like this to join them, and that kind of thing. There, see? And this is going to suggest, I mean, if you, you know, it depends on your style. If you want to do the traditional sort of water lily shape, that's fine, but, you know, but don't do them all like that. Vary them. That's the traditional water lily shape. And you put some, you know, this one here. So you just get your brush and just do that. And have them go in different ways, obviously. Like this. Right. And just, yeah. We'll go over with a different colour as well. Just add maybe a bit of blue to that, make it darker. Just have a few of those leaves looking like, let's put some here too. There. And just sort of there. Put some of that through as well. Right. We can always go in there again with that. And perhaps a lighter one here and there. A lighter one over that, over these. See? Just add a bit of yellow to the green. Here and there, see, like this. Just add a bit of yellow. I think it's the cold that I'm getting. Actually, my throat is sore. You usually get a sore throat, don't you? And you've got a cold, or having a cold. Right. Now, this is, we can always add a few more with this. It's nice doing this. See? Just suggest the water lily. You can put lines in if you like. Yeah. Now, let's put in a few water lilies. So we've done the leaves. And just suggest clumps of them, see? I've added a bit more yellow, which I quite like. And of course you can always go over with a bit of cream as well, here and there, you know. And just here and there, just to lighten up that foreground. Yeah, whatever. Right. Let's start. Now, I'm going to use a cream, but I'm going to add a little bit of something to it. Maybe yellow. But it's very, 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 very small amount. There. I'm just trying to get a really good shade of creamy yellow. I don't want it completely cream, if you know what I mean. Let's try it. Can always go over it, can't I? So I'm going to try. And I'm going to leave thick paint. Yeah, thick, very thick. very thick. And it just got a tinge of that yellow in it, see? And then at the bottom, you get another brush. At the bottom of it, I'll add some darks, as it would be. Let's see, there we go. No, I'll do all of that in a minute. Nice. So that's that. So I need another brush now. And then now I need a pink. Let's see if I can find a nice pink. Have a look. There's the pink. Add a bit of purple to it as well, just to make it a little bit more vibrant. We'll go in here with some bits and pieces. Oops, the daisy. There. There. Right. Nice. Now we want some more like this. Right, that's for my pink. Sometimes in a painting like this I'll keep different colours for, different brushes for different colours. There. And I'll take some paint out as well. Put a bit more dark in there. See, like this. nice. Now, let's do another one here. Let's do another one here. Get lots of paint on there. There. And we'll pop in a little bit of purpley pink down in there. And here. It's nice. Just some random shapes here. Right. That is nice actually. I'll make these thicker. I made it real thick. Really thick. Gorgeousness. And that will dry really thick, see. Gorgeous. Right, what else? Yeah, let's have a look. I'll put some here, some of those little buds. They're pretty. Who's this? Pussycat. Hi, girl. Hi, good girl. Hi, darling. There you go. There you go, pretty girl. Right, what else have we got? Yeah, that's the thing to do. Just put these little buds in, here and there. Make sure you've got some, there. Make sure you've got some leaves underneath them. Let's put some leaves under each one. Yeah, right like that. And very thick paint, you see. There. And then we'll get some nice darks underneath. Very dark. Are we going dark or are we going dark? No, whatever. No, I like this green with the yellow in it. There. That's nice. With the yellow in it. Like this. Just dab it around. Dab it around just to suggest. Yeah. Yeah. And if you like, you can just put a bit of dark next to the actual buds. You wanted to. And you can also get your palette knife and put them in that way, like that. Let's do that. Let's put them in that way. They look nice that way. Really thick. or manipulate what you've already got like this with your palette knife. There. We'll have some small water lilies too, not all big. There. There. Let's have some little teeny ones. Gorgeousness. It's harder to do the small ones, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's harder to do the small ones, but that's okay. They still look nice. There, pretty. And a couple here, a little small one. Don't want to go too much, otherwise it'll look, you know, too twee. We don't want it twee. Yeah. There. There, pretty. There. Right, now, apart from that, this obviously needs to dry. I'm actually going to call it done. This is what I like to do. I use my fingernails and it suggests water. You put these lines in. There. Look, it's looking nice. It suggests water, that does. Got to be a bit careful because the water lilies are wet, but hey, you know, I'm sure we'll be all right. Oh, not this way. We want that way. You see, you've created a sort of reed. Let me just scratch it. Right, you've created what looks like sort of reeds in the distance. Yeah. Yeah. And it's all done through scratching and paint, really. You know. Couldn't get that effect any other way, really. Not like this. See, what you're just exposing the paint underneath, you see. Now you can have as much or as little as you like with that. Same with this here. If it was bone dry, I could scratch into these. Really like this area. Right, here we go. So I think I'm finished. Just thought you'd like something a little bit different to play with. And see if I've got a pen. got on those nice white pens? I think I have. Let's try this. Whoops, a daisy. Yeah, I think we're in business. And then I'll do a landscape for you, possibly. Okay, so just one thing to do. A little bit, there. Good. Right, so I'll dry it and take the tape off and come straight back to let you see it. Okay, here we are. Right, so the tape is off and it's nice and neat. It's all done, it's all signed. Now this is my version of Monet's Waterlilies. Yeah, and you'll see that by putting the lines through, it makes it look like it's sort of slightly rippling water, and leaving the light patches as well in between the water lilies. See, you know, the lily pads, if you like, leave some lights. You see what I'm doing there, to suggest different shades on the water. And of course this here, you probably can't really see it for what it is, but it's very raised where the reeds are. It actually looks like reeds. I'll bring it nearer to the camera possibly. But because I painted, scratched into the paint, it's left raised marks, and it just looks like reeds, really. Impressionist style anyway. This is what I do, Impressionist style. So there we are. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the video. There's some lovely bits on this that I like a lot, believe it or not. I like that for some reason. I like that a lot. And I like that water lily. It's very scratchy and feathery on the edges. Of course, when your paint is wet, you can scratch into it to make it like that with a, you know, can't do it now, but you can scratch into it with a brush to make it like that. That's what I did there. So there we are. So that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you, you know, people that follow me and do copies of my work, I hope you'll have a go at it. So that's all for now. It would be lovely if you would like, share and subscribe to my channel. The channel can be supported by super thanks. And with that, I'll say bye for now. And as always, love from Cornwall.